Now, the posters on the wall, they won't go away. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Bait, and today I'm going to be talking about Invaders Must Die by the Prodigy on vinyl. Now, lately there's sort of been a lack of vinyl releases that I've found all that interesting or anything I really want to pick up. I did try and get the re-release of that Prodigy album that recently came out, the name, which is so long, I've literally just drawn a blank and I've forgotten what it was called. Came out a few weeks ago, and I went to my local record shop because they said they had a few in stock. Went there, they didn't have it. Hence why the Miku video came out as well. And you guys also voted for the Miku video, so thanks for that. You saved me having to order from Amazon or Rough Trade or whatever. But anyway, I was going through my record shelf and I was thinking, well, there's so many artists here I've already kind of talked about. Let's talk about some new artists. Why not? It's always good to have a bit of variety. And I decided, well, I've got a bunch of Prodigy records, so why don't I talk about the Prodigy? And the Prodigy are a group who they hit very close to home for me personally, because I actually grew up listening to the Prodigy. And of course, Keith Flint, who sadly took his own life quite a good few years ago now, was sort of one of the first kind of artists, musician kind of deaths that sort of really made me, it really fucking got me down. So we're doing this for Keith, all right? Fuck it. And one of their sort of biggest albums that I would listen to all the time, the one that I remember the most, was Invaders Must Die. In fact, I think actually when I was in year 5, I don't know what grade that is in the States, we had to do we had to write up some sort of music thing. We had to select a musical artist or group, and we had to talk about them, our favourite album, and I actually did Invaders Must Die by the Prodigy. And now that I'm making a YouTube video of it now, talking about the same album again, the same group, it's weird, it's like history's almost repeating itself. But yeah, Invaders Must Die was an album that I had on my little green iPod. I'd listen to it all the time. And I think it's about time that I actually talk about the Prodigy on my channel. So without further ado, let's take a look at Invaders Must Die by the Prodigy on vinyl. And here is the album. So it comes on this sort of glossy outer sleeve. There is the beautiful iconic album artwork there as well. The Prodigy, Invaders Must Die. The sort of biplane, you got all these people down here. I'm a big fan of this sort of this color pop sort of style where everything's in black and white, and then you just have this super hard saturated color to sort of really contrast with the rest of it. I think it's really cool. So Invaders Must Die there, they're sort of like scratched. Almost looks like it's been carved in, that sort of look for the font they're going with there, and that sort of orange down there. Looks really, really cool. And then on the back cover, you have this brick wall that has a sort of like a black color overlay to it, and you have all the tracks there which have the same sort of scratched up kind of font to it. So let's have a look at the tracks. So side A, we have Invaders Must Die, the title track, Omen, Thunder. Then for side B, we have Colors, Take Me to the Hospital, Warriors Dance. And then for side C, we have Run with the Wolves, Omen, Reprise, Worlds on Fire. And for side D, we have Piranha and Stand Up. Some legal gubbins down there, as well as a link to their website. And I believe their company is actually called Take Me to the Hospital. Yeah, because I remember seeing that and be like, what is that there? But I think that's actually the name of the label for the Prodigy records, which is pretty funny. I didn't notice that. I only noticed it with this one. And then on the side here for the spine, it just says the Prodigy Invaders Must Die. So yeah, like I said, this is definitely one of my favourite Prodigy albums. I might be biased saying that it's one of their better ones. Argue with me if you would like to. I don't mind, because I know that Fat of the Land is also an incredible album. Even the Prodigy Experience is also very good. So you're not wrong. I mean, the Prodigy just make banger after banger, really. Even the new one. I'm trying to think what it was called now. I think it's The Day Is My Enemy. That's not their latest release. It's the one with the red wolf on the front cover. That I feel like had quite a few bangers as well. And the Prodigy have just such an iconic style as well. And they've had a big influence on a lot of other musicians. Most notably for me, the group Death Grips, who I've talked about before already. And Death Grips actually made a Firestarter remix as well, which if you haven't listened to that, go for it. It mixes their track World of Dogs with Firestarter, which I think it sounds pretty good. So this is a repress of the album. I can't tell you exactly which version it is because there are so many represses of this particular album, which is quite a good thing, really, because it means that you can really pick this up anywhere you want. There are a few limited edition releases for this, like the anniversary editions, and I think there's like a remixes version of this album as well that was sort of record store day exclusive, which I remember coming out, but I wasn't able to get my hands on it at my local record shop. I just seem to have a lot of bad luck with my local record shop, huh? I know they say you should support your local record shops, but they sure as shit ain't supporting me. Anyways, there's the front sleeve, whatever. Let's have a look of what's inside in this package. I'm going to get the boring bit out of the way. This version does come with a download code for the album, so you put this into the website. You can download the whole album on your computer, and you can put it on your computer and listen to it, or your iPod Shuffle, or whatever the fuck. So there's that. And now let's have a look at the actual LPs. Now, there are 2 LPs included. You can probably guess that by the fact that they were side C and D. So here, now these are actually sideways. Usually the records come in like that, but this one's sideways here. So you got this tower here with all these like orange thunderbolts coming out of it. Looks really fucking cool. Then on the other side, you have the members of the group as well. R.I.P. Keith. And it says, what the fuck does that say? It says protect yourself. There with the same sort of scratch font. These pictures go hard as fuck as well. And then here, I'm guessing these are the credits. Yeah, these are the track credits here as well. And now let's have a look at the vinyl itself. Let's take this out. These are 180 gram records, so a little bit weighted. This version that I have here is just an all black record. So it says Invaders Must Die on it. Side A with their little ant logo there. And then for side B, you have the Prodigy logo, kind of what'd you say, like tiled in like a tiled format. It just reminds me of the like the old Windows wallpaper thing. You could do this thing with the picture, just like a pattern of the logo there in orange and black. Which I gotta say, these labels look really fucking clean. I really like that. It's very simplistic, very nice. Nice, it's good on the old eyes. And now we have the second LP. Comes on another sort of glossy. These come on like glossy sleeves. I don't know. Daft Punk did a similar thing with their records where everything was like very glossy, but it's nice. It feels very very quality, you know. And the records also sound very quality as well, in case you're wondering. So here we got the sort of satellite dishes there, and you've got this like Riot Squad here. Just looks really cool. The artwork for this this album is great, and the music videos are also really cool too. That was it. I remember on the old thing when I was talking about the thing I did for school, I talked about the Warriors Dance music video as well with the cigarette packets. So that's sort of light fires to the bar, and they start dancing in the fire. It's great. If you haven't seen it, watch it. And the song is incredible as well. Warriors Dance is definitely one of my favorite Prodigy songs ever. So on the side here, well, the sort of tower, live performance group there as well. And what does that say? I can't read backwards. It says the writing's on the wall. Lovely. Absolutely love that. Let's have a look at the vinyl itself. Open that up, and it's very similar to the first LP. It says Invaders Must Die there, but instead of it being orange, it's now this this red color. Red color, that sounded really weird. It's in red. Red color. Red 40. And then on the other side, you have the same pattern there with the Prodigy, but again, the label is red. I really like these labels. This is I think it's how you do a label, because sometimes you have some records where they just sort of cram as much of the tracks and shit on the label, which can make it look kind of awkward and a bit messy as well. This, I think, just looks really cool. Very nice. And that's going to do it for today's video on Invaders Must Die by the Prodigy on vinyl. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like the Prodigy and maybe want to see me cover a few more of their albums on vinyl, I do have a couple more, so please let me know. I'll make videos about them if you want to. I'm stuttering over my words again. I need to get back into the routine of making these YouTube videos, actually. I've been lacking, but there's been a lack of releases. A lot of my releases that I've sort of been ordering, they've been delayed, so I can't make videos about them. But, with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought about this album, the vinyl, the Prodigy, in the comments below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again very soon. Take care.